Hello, boys and girls. I am finally here. I ran late with Mike. And always more wrecks. Always more wrecks. I had a phone. I just had it somewhere. Alrighty. We need something else going on. I'll get you fixed up their budget. There we go. Welcome in, Rack. I need to move some tanks around. And I bumped my camera earlier, so I'll have to fix that. Need to share out a video quick. All right. How's everybody doing this week? Yeah, we'll raise it up a little bit. That should be okay-ish. I built my permanent seat. It's connected to the fish stand behind me. All right. Hello, Cinnamon Girl. Jeffro, Davo, Bob and Kim, Mary, Beto, Christian, Uncle Smiley. Yeah, they're still on MSCs there. Nick, Rack, Sia, Cheryl, Sutton is that Scotty or Steve? I will remember you eventually there, Sutton. Lori, Fuzzy, Chris. Damn it, you're Chris. Jonathan G. Yeah. Good night, Zumba. I am sub to you. Let me fix you. There we go. Yeah, it should be all good now. Yeah, it's gonna take a little bit for that to stick, Chris. I'll remember it eventually, though. I have to. All right. So I am moving a couple tanks tonight. For sure. Beyond that, I'm not sure, though. That is the goal right now, is to move a couple tanks. Added 2 more spots for 10 gallons. And I think the other week we added a spot for 4 10s. So I'm going to move the 4 10s from here and the 2 10s from over there. And Gonna bring some pistos over because I want that whole top row to be nothing but ramps. Eventually, this whole top row is probably gonna be nothing but a pistos. And I got a short video that I made for the local store. For current stock list. Kinda. It doesn't have quantities, but it's got species, at least. I'll have to work that out a little bit better. Learning curve. I'll get it figured out eventually. And my chat is behind. Need to go all chat. Live chat. There we go. You're welcome, Zumba. Feel free to check out everybody else if you want. Not mandatory. But if you get curious, it makes it a lot easier than trying to hunt down their channel. JP. Stephen P. How's it going, guys? Yeah. Let's see. Move in Luminatus right now. And I'm going to move the Luminatus Fry down below them. I do intend on keeping those guys going. I keep a few of my barbs going too. I don't think I want to keep any of the rice fish. I really don't. I think I'll let them hang out with the honeycombs, 519s and whatnot, and see if they do spawn, great. If not, whatever. Yeah, I just not my thing, I guess. And guppies, I'll keep a couple of those lines, that maybe the best looking ones, and then ditch the rest of them. Probably only keep maybe 5 lines going. So we'll have the Japanese blue endler, the snakeskin koi, the LT gray, the blue star, and my volcanoes. I don't know if maybe we'll keep a mosh pit too, but I'm not sure about that. Hey, Bob and Kim. That goes good. I am from the U.S., northern Wisconsin. So I am north compared to some of Canada, but not all of it. Ace, Sunfish, how's it going? Yeah, it was far enough north when I was a kid that we had a maple flag going too. Eventually, I need to nuke these tanks to kill off the planaria. Right now, I'm fighting something different with the Luminatus, and it looks like they're about done. So, initially, I had Luminatus Fry in their own tank. Everything was good. Pulled a bunch of Luminatus Fry to sell. Then I moved the breeders over. And I moved the breeders over. It apparently had triggered their ick. Need to run a new line for them. Get that line going. Where is that at? It's up here. I don't have my phone with me. So I've been fighting that. I didn't even notice it, and it wasn't visible on any of my fish. Lumi seen a couple spots on one of hers. So that was one that I had pulled after moving the adults into that tank. So I treated that tank, and I lost 4 of the 5 original adults. Like the same day I treated them, they were dead. So whatever they had was pretty deep. One of them is better though than the original group, so that's good. But it did make me learn that I need to be a little bit more mindful and maybe move my fish around a little bit more, not keep them in species only tanks so much. I mean, I got some of that going on with my grow out tanks, but the tanks where I don't grow them out like that, I'm not gonna find out unless I move them. So I'm gonna have to start moving them. Really sucks, but it is what it is. I'd rather prevent it than have it happen again. That's for damn sure. I don't remember how I have that held up there. So I did it so damn long ago. But that's fish from news. Some shit happened. Some shit didn't happen. That's where I was coming up with my 2 slots from. Alright, that'll work out. So I'm going to move 1 species of fire reds over in with the banded panchecks. And the other fire red's going to bring its tank over because it's got fry with it. Then the Inca 50 are going to come over too. So, yeah. So where are you from, Zumba? And pretty much everything in this tank right now is a grow out to sell. It depends on the tank, Mary. These are all, well, all except for the rainbow fish are my fry, or my babies. And this one I have bumped up to, I think, 78 now. Because the rams were just growing too slow. I need to get a little bit more heat on them. But my tanks range anywhere from, say, 72 to 86 currently. I don't run very many heaters. I've got 3 going right now. One is in the 125 that is behind me. One is in the 90 down in front of me. And then I added one to this 40. And it was more so to stabilize the heat. Not necessarily to increase it, but stabilize it. Alright, I need to run that line quick. But the fish room itself runs really hot, so that aids me. Because I don't have any interest in keeping cold water species. Because I don't like a cold house. I like a house being in a livable temperature. Which I consider to be absolute minimum 72. I prefer 76. So that's what I keep it at. little bugger get your ass on there. I need more damn spigots. Don't have enough to do what I want to do. That's as hard as a rock. Get that cut and get it moved out of the way. Got to run airlines for this back rack yet. Got to get whatchamacallit up on there for the airlines to droop over, so they don't get kinked or nothing like that. This guy's got to come down. And I'm gonna have to slide all those guys down at least one tank, basically. Maybe I'll move the rednecks back in with the banded pan checks. Which ones when they are? They're the ones that I got from Geek Boy. Alright. This sucks. Always. Alright. Should end up sticking this on top of the damn airline. Eventually I'll have to pick up a light for this little guy. Well, actually, I might have yeah, I got one. I use one of those old reptile lamps I got. Will be good for this one. Just trying to keep some mosses alive, so some duckweed. All right, need to go prime my hose again. Get the proper temp. Hey, Sony. Who am I missing out there? Oh, that tank is in the 80s, Mary. That one is 83. But I don't have enough heaters for that one because it's only a 10-gallon, and I don't have anything small enough for it. Anything that I would put into it would turn them into a fish boil really fast. Fuck. Funk, did you open up my damn messages yet? Where did I put my drain? Here it is. Alright, so I need to leave enough room for a 10. These guys need to scoot over. I made a couple special videos for you, Funk. I expect you to watch those damn things. Yeah, I could definitely need using an assistant, Mary. That's but aren't sure. Eventually, I'm sure I'll have one, but... Did you like it, Funk? I had fun making it. Made one for the kids, too. Daughter says she's going to have nightmares from it. That made me proud. Alright. I set that light somewhere. Where the hell did I set it? Down here? No. What the hell? I remember having that damn thing fairly recently. No, not on that side. I know I had it. What the hell did you do with it, Funk? But normally when I'm treating Mary, I prefer to take the tanks up to at least 86, not 90. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to do that this time, so I had to take it slow. Which means I'm also not done yet. They'll be getting a whole nother round after a short break. I need to go get my Incas draining after that one's drained. Incas are coming down here. This tank needs to get moved. Incas are coming here. You're gonna slide over. You're gonna slide over. They can stay. No. Just move those guys down here. And go with the Incas next to them. I think I will move the Tetras down over here. So now that this is getting slid over too, it'll run a bit warmer because that heat or that air pump runs hot as fuck. That's ridiculous hot. Big Steve. I've been having a lot of fun with it, Funk. The programs are getting better too, though, so that makes my life easier, which is freaking nice. So that stuff really sucked for a long time. Hey, Red Laser, how's it going, man? That is great to hear, Red Laser. Hey, Swiffle. I hope I can make it over there for one of those meetings at some point in time, Gordon. I mean, it's a really long haul, but I think it'd be worthwhile to make that trip when something's going on. Not the biggest people-y person, but I think going to another country, that would make sense to go that route. Not exactly sure how you can run two hoses side by side and still get those cocksuckers tied in a damn knot. It's good to see you in a chat. Thanks, Big Steve. Oh, nice. So, how short are you, Mary? I ain't exactly the tallest person in the world. The roof is only 7 foot. I was hoping that Michael would go live today. I didn't get a notification for him, but I was away from my damn phone most of the day, too. Working on getting a permanent seat built down here, and then getting that shelving up and stained, and also the computer shelf thing. Finally got that done. Got an extra monitor, but I need a longer cable. Still got to get some supports in up top and get my unistrut in. I think I'm gonna double up on the unistrut because I want to do a track for my tripod, and I think I want to do a track for the monitor. So I'm going to see if I can find a long enough HDMI cable for it, or otherwise I'm going to try to go wireless, I think. That way I can just drag the damn monitor around with me. Oh, whatever, Matt. Who's counting? I'm later than you are, so. And thanks for stopping in. I appreciate it. Yeah. Got a couple more ram species I'm looking for, and I got a couple more angels. I still need to get some more 20 high, so I'm not gonna have enough to do what I want to do. Think I can fit 2 more in the corner yet, side by side, and then 2 more below it. Then I think I'm gonna call that the end of the aquariums in the fish room. So I'm gonna have a rack right here that'll have 5 gallons on it. I have one more row of 2.5s that's going in up there. Those 4 are getting moved, and that's gonna be a 55 on its side. And I think we'll probably build that on a stream or something. And it's good to see you interacting again, Matt. You've been missing the community. It is. I changed mine, so it's easier. Welcome in, Hooved. How's it going, Nick? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that Big Steve can probably take you out with his pinky. I don't think the camera's shrinking you that much. Eventually we'll get a picture of you next to Big Steve. I suspect you'll probably be like waist high, maybe. Big Steve, you gotta make that happen for me, man. Hey, Stan. No offense, Nick, but I do see you as a shorter person. Like around my height or so. Beto, right now I am moving tanks. In preparation for this entire side over here to be all Rams on the top layer. What's frozen? Shouldn't be frozen. I'll go hit my phone up here in a second there. Might be frozen on your end, maybe. Hey, Benjamin. Ooh. Kicking the camera around. I'll try not to do that again. You can't come in here right now. You'll get in the way. Welcome in, Henry. Dave-O. I got some more pistos and checker barbs that are going to get added to that 40 that we're looking at right now. I think later this week I'm going to get the centerpiece upper portion built. Figure out if I can do 3 5s on it or just 2. I'm hoping I can get 3. I'm thinking I can't, but I'm really hoping that I can. So I'm gonna try for it. And the tank I'm moving right now is the Inca 50s. And they do have Fry in here with them currently. So need to use caution on that one. Oh, and I gotta drain down the what's next? The Rio whatever Tetras. Von Rios. That's what they are. These guys gotta get pulled soon too. So I can see if they spawned yet. They're pretty young, but I swear they've already been full of eggs and dumped at least once. All right, we'll get those Incas moved, and I'm gonna have to move that camera. Otherwise, I'm gonna end up kicking it again. Where is cord? All right, so we're gonna move you guys, and maybe we'll put you on some babies. So get ready to get dizzy. So we're gonna be upside down. And we'll get you guys upside right. And we'll make you taller. And I think we're going to need another layer. Yep. At least one more. that gonna be enough? I think so. And what are we looking at? All right. So these guys have them a new batch on the cone back there. I might have to manually zoom in. Yeah, you can kind of see the little horde back there. All right. Let's see what I missed. Got. See ya. Oh, nice. I got some rednecks that I need to get rid of here. I was gonna work with them, but I really don't think I want to. What do you want to know? What fish do I have? I have tetras, I have barbs, I have guppies, I have endlers, I have rams, I have angels, I have plecos, I have cories. Have hill streams, coolies. I think he's trying to eat babies. That's not cool. Or are you talking about specifics? Right. You need to get your baby somewhere safe, lady. Because he's going to keep trying to do that shit. And I'm moving you, so figure it out. All right, right here we have some Inca 50s getting moved to the other side. Hopefully, without killing them, or me, or the tank. We're tripping and dying. All right. Oop, I hit something that I didn't like. It's gonna take a while to clear that bastard up. All right, which ones are you? You are gonna be the what the hell? I'm not finding fucking homes. So we're gonna be the whatchamacallits here. Yeah, the tetras are gonna go next door here. Get you guys filling up. Tank next to these Incas now is opals. Borellii opal. The Inca is the Banchai, I believe. Should be plenty. Yeah, should be right. I'll wait on the Incas till I move the opals, or not the opals, the tetra. Damn it. And I'm gonna give these guys one more weekend here, and then I'm gonna whoop their butts. Shut off that tank before it overflows. I might end up building another rack for a couple of 75s or 55s out in the living room. And surprise and chill with them because I need more grow out space really bad. Maybe she'll tolerate the babies. All right, so we're gonna move this one and the fire red are going to take their place. And the fire red that I'm about to be moving also have babies. So let's go get those guys draining. And this fire red tank, I'm just going to drain down. They don't have babies, so I'm just going to pull them. I'll leave that tank. Hey, Lance. Make sure I didn't miss anything important. So one of my, I'm gonna have to check that tank out. One of my blue flames laid eggs, but they laid it up on a glass. That's the first time I've ever had pistols lay on glass when they had a cave available to them. So I have no freaking clue what the hell she was doing. That being said, there are 2 females in that tank. So I need to pull that other female out. Technically I need another pistol tank on that damn wall already. Should I move the Tetras? That's a question. That is a question. I think maybe I do. I think I'm gonna move the Tetris to the back stand. And that will give me space for another pistol tank on that wall. So then the only thing that'll be not a pistos is Illuminatus on the end, Illuminatus below, and then the large tanks. I think that'll work. Hey, Ben. I don't think I'm missing anything else. Everything else is looking good. Yeah, I think that'll be a plan. So Tetris will go over there. That means I have to actually get around to doing the airlines tonight. Even if it's a temporary droopy run, it'll be fine. And then I can get on to draining the other tents and moving them. Yeah. It's good to have a plan. Alright, so these guys coming out. Shit. It's fucking heavy. Got a big pile of rocks at the end of this one. Right, they're coming out. They're going to go on the middle rack. Screw it. They'll go on top rack. This will be easier to deal with for now. And that dowel's going to be my drooper. And this one's going to become a ram tank here at some point. Move you guys. Move them. What the hell was I putting over there? Just gonna put these guys there. No, I'm not. So now I need to move my anchors down. Definitely need to get a bottom one in there. Get some weight on it. It's not so damn top heavy. All right, anchors are getting moved. Right. Anchors are moved. Go here. Ooh, full tank sucks. All right, need that. All right, where's my extra airline there? This one? Yeah. Nope, not that one. It's this one. All right. At least now if those damn Luminatus jump, they're gonna jump to their death. Not into another damn tank. Naughty. All right, scoot your butt over. All right, so we got Inca, Opal. So get these guys moved over a little bit. All right, and then all these guys are gonna have to get moved too. So they need another tank. I think so. I think so. Hey, Xanadu. How's it going, man? All right, gonna move you to here. Start draining. This one goes into Inca tank. Toss the wrong one in the Inca tank. What? We'll give you to these guys. All right. Just sit up there for now. And let's move you guys. Yeah, I had all those guys with a water change. It's easier to move them. They're gonna be due for one anyway. And these guys are gonna go an empty slot there. Bugger. Mm. Yeah, that's Mary, that's their parents there. Oh, nice red laser. That's a lot of RO, Stan. I think you need to move to a better state where you don't need that RO stuff. But yeah, that's the blue zebra pearl scale parents with veils. They do fairly good. I didn't grab the last batch fast enough, so they ate most of them. Because she really wanted to drop this batch. Yeah, Nick probably popped up to show off whatever he got from his auction today, I'm sure. Um, yeah. I think I'm gonna split those guys. So I know where you're gonna go. So we'll move you over there. This one's got like multiple ages of babies in it, so it's frustrating. Maybe there'll be enough baby making juice in there to trigger these buggers because they have never spawned. I don't get it, but it's what it is, I guess. And did we start flowing yet? I think so. Yeah, we're flowing now. Lost my prime. All right. Bugger. Need that hose. Bastard. These guys have been pretty good parents where they don't eat their babies, which is a miracle for me. Like most of my Epistos gobble their damn babies all the time. And I don't see the eggs in this tank anymore. I also don't see the other female. Oh, there she is. Chasing off one of them. Then I have an extra male in this tank here, I believe. Yep, there he is in the back. So I get those guys split up and see who will spawn. Who will spawn for me? Who won't? I'll move forward from there. Yeah, looks like one of these guys is trying to eat their little brothers and sisters. Bastard. We can start filling them up. Get their filter in there for them. I put that over there. Should probably run those long airlines that are in places where they shouldn't be, down in the back where they should be. Well, I got those tanks out too, because it'll be easier to deal with. And now watch, now that I move this tank, they'll never spawn again. It'd be about my luck. This stuff can go here for now. I can go there. That gets shut off so we don't flood. Totally destroyed the tank. Let's get it. It'll clear up. Gotta shut that off. Or at least man it. Should have some more balloon body rams coming from Jody soon. Hopefully some regular blacks also. So the balloon bodies are also black. Definitely a black ram. Person might be able to say that they're a blue black, but definitely a black. A little bit more out. All that good. And we'll go start draining some of those other tanks. So this one's going to end up going over there. All the fish that are in here are going to go down to the 40 grow out. I also got to get all my barbs moved and the move the barbs and rummy nose. And see if we spawned anything on those tanks or not. Oh, come on, bugger. There. That's better. Now they're not hanging off like they were. So that was irritating the hell out of me. See if we can keep over lines. All right, this one needs to come out. Hang out up front. This one needs to come out. hang on there. Yeah, just like so. All right, we got short ones. Round over here so they don't get confused with something. Yeah, I really need to move those guys. The fire reds that haven't spawned yet. Gotta get the extra female out too. Might even take both of them out and then give them 2 new females. Hey, Night Owl. And they aren't going to stay in this tank either, but pretty sure there's going to be a blue flame tank in the end. Oh, shit. We got a little bit tight. That stinks. There we go. Kind of. There we go. Mary, I could have used an assistant there. Oh, shit. I lost my damn airline, didn't I? All right, which one are you? Not that one. This one? Yep, that's the one. All right. Got Night Owl. Probably JP. I'm sure once he fires up, he'll be going for quite a while. Hey, Cody, welcome in. Yeah, I gotta move cherry barbs. I gotta move all the barbs and see what comes up and what doesn't. I got the hill streams in a different tank now with my clown killies. They seem a whole hell of a lot happier in there. The 20 high they didn't really care for whatever reason. Maybe there just wasn't enough plants there, not enough rocks or something. But now they're in there. They got some big boulders in the back and some rubble underneath that. But yeah, they seem way more active. Now I just got to make sure that they're not eating all my damn clown killies or all the eggs. It was good overall there, Henry. Hey, Jose. I don't think I've seen you sneak in. Hey, Benoxky. I didn't see you sneak in either. Seen Xanadu. I think got everybody else all caught up. Yeah. Don't appear to be missing any major questions or nothing. Night Owl, did you go to that swap today too? Did you make out okay? I'm assuming that you probably would have been selling there. Alright, we're gonna put we're gonna move these. What have I got going on? Drain it. I'll make sure I wasn't forgetting that I was filling. Yes, I do that. Bad things happen. We got 9:30. All right, we're gonna drop this line down back. So that way, not out front where everybody can see the damn thing. Oop, gotta put it up over top. Then down back. There we go. That'll be way better. All more gooder. So that one's there. Did we fall all the way down? Looks like it should be this guy here. That was the rummy nose tank. They got albino Corys next to them now. He'd be good. Cheesehead. This is gonna be the. I'm gonna have to run a different line. That was gonna be too short. That's probably why it was the way it was. So grab a new line. And we'll get it wet, so that way it's easy enough to tell what we're running. All right, go up there. And then we'll start to burn down. Oh, I stuck my arm on something that was wet. All right, let's see where we're drooping at. Right there. Now I'll have enough to run it to the front like I like it. Just utilize that one on one of the other tanks. No swap? Huh. Nick and Big Steve went to a swap. I thought you were kind of in the area, same area as Big Steve. Well, I appreciate the effort, Mary. I really do. All right, and are we flowing? We're flowing. Suppose I should have checked the other one too. Yep, we're good. All right, so let's this is the rest. Been needing to get done for quite a while. So it's driving me nuts. That's good. There for now, hopefully. Stay put. All right, dog, you gotta move, man. Come on, you gotta move. All right, and it looks like my pump quit pumping. Plug it in, give it some assistance so she goes down faster. And I still have not seen these is it Rio Paraguay red spots spawn yet, which is unfortunate. All right, I need to just pull these damn barbs out of here. Preferably before I move it. Put you here. Right, This tank is going to be the second from the top on there. The L519s eventually are going to go up on the top tank that I got from Brenton. The honeycombs I think I'm going to keep around to work with. The other bristlenose, I really don't want to work with them. I just don't. The local fish store guy breeds his own, so I mean it's not like I got anywhere to move them locally really. Maybe at one of the swaps, but not at the rate that they make them. It's just too many babies. I am looking for a net. Chow dog. Chow dog. Told you. You're gonna be in the way, dude. Keep going. Go. Keep going. Keep going. Alright, let's see if we can get these babies squished out to the front, hopefully. I'm sure I'll probably be catching barbs out here for a while. Scoot. Tip. Your shrimp, you can stay. It can just be food for somebody. Alright. You guys can go in here. This tank is going to be trashed. Let's just hope all these guys are swimming out of the damn way. How am I missing all those damn barbs? Shut off the damn pump for a little bit. See if I can't get one on a smaller net, maybe. That's not gonna happen. That will take way the hell too long. Bring you down some more. How's it going, JP? Dog, you're gonna fucking make a big ass mess. Do not want that in a tank. right. Let's see if I can get him this time. Trashing another tank. We got shrimp. Couple barbs over here in the corner. Basically digging down in the damn mud to avoid getting captured. Oh shitheads. All right. Anyone else kicking around? Yes, you bugger. Last one. All damn time. So I'm pretty sure everybody, I've told everybody now that I've got, I spawned some Splendens this last week. Holy shit. What the hell are you doing up there, dude? Not the place for you. Anybody else flopping where they're not supposed to be? That was actually in a pistol. I pulled them to get ready for a sale, but when we found out she had some ick, I said I wasn't going to sell anything for a little while. So I got it. I knew I had it all cleared up. Just in case. These guys didn't ever have anything, but I wanted to be extra safe on that one. Come on. All right, I'm gonna have to see if I can steal some sand for somewhere. For these other two tanks. For the time being, they're gonna stay dry. This one's gonna get some water in it because it's had stuff living in it. I want to make sure if there is anything left, stays living. All right, you guys can have this damn filter. I need to move that damn light. It's in the wrong spot. It's too close to the front, so it's hard to work in the tanks. That way. All right, so that tank's almost empty. I need to purge this again. All right. So at some point in time here, we're gonna build that 55 on its side. That's gonna go right here. Don't know when we're gonna do it. Who's missing a filter? You guys missing a filter? Yep. All right, so I'm gonna end up moving this male. And probably moving the females down into the holding tank down here with the other ones. You know, get some new girls for him to hang out with. Because they apparently don't want to make babies yet. For whatever reason. That I don't know. Alright, so... No, Mary, they're at that point. Hey, Stefan. How's it going, man? It's not the, well, it's the muck that makes it so I can't see them. Yeah, I had an autistic nephew. He was a good kid. Took everything extremely literal. I enjoyed messing with him. But no, at this point, Mary, I don't have to add anything to this tank yet, so I'm not going to. I'm going to let it sit for a while and see if anything spawns. Like if the barbs are old enough to be... There's the damn barb swimming right there. Oh, bastard. But anyway, I'm going to see if they spawned or not, and if they did, I'll let the fry grow up a little bit before I start adding permanent residents to the tank. I'm still getting some more balloon bodies for sure. If the black rams are out of quarantine, I'm going to order some of those too. But we'll see how time goes. All right, who's where? You got air. You got air. You need water. You got air. You got air. This needs to be cleared. That sounds like it's getting full. No good. Okay, still got a little bit. This stuff can go here. All right. But anyway, yeah, I want to see if the fry were old enough to already be spawning in here. I have a feeling that they were, because I know that one of my prior batches that was around this size, I had already had that problem with. Make sure we got air going in there so they can off gas right away. Because that was a lot of new water. And you can see all the bubbles in it. It's pretty not cool. Alright. Don't let me overfill these tanks. This one's been down longer. Get this one filled up first. So this is a Higer. I love this pump. It's discontinued. Need to find another one to replace it. I think the reason it was discontinued is because the seals are bad on the motor, and I think it was shorting out. So I don't know if people were electrocuting themselves, crying about it, or something else was going on. Put all these down here in this tank for now. Just closed up. Go in here. Go in there. Back in. Let's go to that side. Need that. I should grab some more staples out of the room before Jill went to bed. Oh, knocking you guys around. It's probably gonna get worse. And we're getting full. get this other one filled up. Kind of looks like she's trying to protect him. Maybe they are actually pairing off. Give him a little bit longer and see what happens. I'll get rid of that extra female though. Oh, she's going in the cave. That's good. Is anybody else working with the Borellii opals? Or the Inca 50s? I must have bumped the computer. Which lovebirds are at a standoff there, Stefan? I can. Give me just a second here. Oop. I don't want to open that. I need to... like so. Like so. That's getting full. And then go like so. Not sure why Stefan wanted to see my sweaty butt, but here's what it is. Teach their own. Alright, you guys can go here. I think I'm getting pretty close to being able to do the like the fish room feedings with the camera. Can't be that camera though. We need to turn this one off. Move you to here. Turn you on. There we go. All right, I need to move these guys. This was a goal for today, was to get these 4 tanks off of this rack. I was hoping to do it before we started streaming and have the other 55 in here on the table here before the stream started, but that did not happen. All right. This guy moving. I'm gonna end up hitting that damn camera. So I think we're gonna have to move it. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to get the next one in there with that in place. At some point in time here, I also need to get all my small lights off the top of these tanks because I replaced them with bigger lights now. So I'm gonna kill the angel camera for the time being. And we'll go with just my ugly mug for now. It's a mess right now, Stefan. Guarantee you that. All right, get this camera moved. I got buckets of crap down there right now because I didn't get a chance to slide them back into place yet. I got this other 10-gallon here. I got another 5-gallon. This stuff. I think I'm gonna have to resituate that. Whatchamacallit to the my only canister filter is on that 125. I think I need to move it to make more room for buckets. Let's go here. I can set this down now because it's dry enough. All right, so what you saying there, Mary? Yeah, I think we moved the pooch there, and we can throw a couple of mattress or a couple of sleeping bags down there. You won't need to use them, so you can use them to sleep on. You'll stay plenty warm. This is as it flips over, I'll let you know. It is 84 degrees in here right now, and the fish room door is open. It's also 36% humidity, right there at least. All right. This is a Casa timer that took a shit on me. Pissed me off. Remember, one of the big selling points of that thing was Casa timers are indestructible. They last forever. Yes. Right. Do you have enough space to get through over here right now? No. So let's move this 5-gallon. And eventually this is going to go right there because it's going to be one of my staging tanks. I can get staged here for now. All right. So I do have an intent on building a, not really building. I have some hooks that I picked up for hanging all my nets. Right below this overhang over here by the door. I think I can scoot the camera over a little bit so you can see it. So, this way. So right here I've got 3 2x6s stacked out on away from this rack. So the tank overhangs it. And I plan on hanging all my nets from this. I'm short and my shoulders are narrow enough that I can get away with that. This? Oh, that's too small, Mary. That's only like it's only 3 feet. Might be short, but he ain't that short. Maybe if you're all curled up or something. Alright, where am I at? Alright, so am I gonna do the coolies on the bottom? So I got the coolie loaches with the peacock gudgeons. And they're gonna need to get separated out here at some point in time. And then I've got my my strain of tiger antlers. It's also housing a couple extra corys and my red lizard whiptails. I don't think that the red lizard should be on the bottom. I think it'll be too cold. Got the 125 is going to run about 80 to 85. So that'll be a heat source. The 75 next to it's going to run about 78, 80. The 40 next to it is going to run about 78. The 10s down below over there are going to be unheated unless I swap those out for a 120. I don't know. I think the whiptail should go up a level. So we'll move those guys over next. And I'm not even sure how many whiptails I've got left now. I know I've seen some casualties and I haven't seen any fry yet. So I might not even have a spawnable pair anymore. I had a crap load in there for a long time. Never got any spawning out of them. There we go. I have no idea what reason. I know I've ran these guys multiple temperatures from yeah, like mid 60s up through 90 and never got a trigger out of them. Oh, okay. I also need to steal some substrate out of that lower 75 there. Or, oh shit, I forgot to move that. Damn it. I got distracted by Mary. Naughty Mary. There we go. Alright, those buckets are moved. Now, where was I? Oh, maybe I can move them enough. There we go. Alright, now what was I saying? Oh, I gotta steal some substrate out of that 75 for the 210s. Because I want to use already seasoned substrate. I also got to find another light for this 10 over here. Where are we going to be at today? Today we are going to have... What was it? I see another dead whiptail right now. That's not a whiptail. It's the wrong tank. That's a... maybe a gudgeon? Well, maybe they're Asian out. I'd be okay with that too. I really don't have the time to work with those bastards. Let's see, where was I at? So, what do we got? When I get done moving all the tanks today, there will be 15 tanks left on this wall. So total, it will be able to hold 16 when I'm done. Then we got 10, 14. That rack and this rack is 14 currently. And that rack over there is 50. No, this rack's more than 50. That's 11, so that is 51. 51, 61, 75, 89. I might be miscounting, but I think 89 tanks should be ending at 94 with the 2 5-gallons up. If I remember right, yeah, it should be 94 with the 2 5-gallons that aren't going to go up. So it should be 91 total today. And I still need more. I'm going to do, all my bug racks are going to get moved up. And I'm going to do another 5 2.5s here. So technically, I think when I'm done, it'll be 101 tanks. Hey, Toonie, welcome in. Yeah, it's not a very good view right now, Stefan. At some point in time, I intend on making it a better view, but we're not there yet because I want to get the cameras on rail. More than one camera. I want to have a few cameras on rail. That way I can cycle through them a little bit easier, hopefully. Eventually, I would love to have it motorized, where you can pick tank A1 and type it in and have the camera move to A1. I need help with that because that is beyond my skill level. But yeah, that should be 51. Yeah, that's 51, 61. $71. 76. 80, 90. Yeah. So it'll be 90 tanks, 94 tanks. There. That's where my math adds up at. Hey, Matt. So we're gonna have Mary come be one of my cam girls then. Well, so the way I'm going to utilize the tanks, I think, is the only reason I'm going to be able to get away with 101 tanks because it's already freaking it's non-stop water changes. So those who fantasize out there about having a giant fish room and stuff, work in one first before you go and make your dreams a reality. I've worked a fish room before. My own personal one was a lot smaller, and I've also worked a large fish room with, pushing 300 tanks. That was my 7-day-a-week job. Yes, 7 days a week from usually around, was it 8 o'clock in the morning until 6 o'clock at night? Yeah, I figured it would be, Matt. I don't know if so I don't know if it'd be a good idea to just do it on YouTube or if to do it on a website. Um, 'Cause, I mean, it'll require actuators, motors, and blah blah blah. But then you'll have people trying to say, like, if one camera's on one rack, suppose you could delay any changes for 2 minutes. After a camera moves to a certain spot, it has to stay there for 2 minutes. And then it can switch to another camera or to a different tank. It'd be great to do it on YouTube for the watch hours, but I think it'd have to be a different channel because that'd just be like potentially non-stop. Yeah, I do it the hard way, Mary. Well, see now, Cheryl, that's don't count anything that is exterior of the building toward your tank count until after you have your interior tanks up. Then you can count those toward it. So, like, say you put 50 tubs outside and you hit your 101 inside, and you say, well, we've already got 151, so I mean, what's a couple more? That's interesting, Matt. So something that I would like to do in the future is the fish that I sell through like Aquafinder. I would like to stream catching them and bagging them. So like catching them, putting them into the holding tank. Thanks, Dave. I appreciate it. And then when the time comes to ship them, do the bagging thing and boxing. 'Cause I don't intend on doing a lot of fish sales because I personally I prefer doing it wholesale. I mean, doing bulk numbers and stuff is just easier to deal with. All right, what do I have filling and not filling? I got nothing filling. We need to finish getting that rack emptied so I can get that last tank in and we fill from the bottom up. Just to assist with stability. That's what is that? Maybe I dropped something in there? Or is it a coolie? Oh, that's a gudgeon. I don't know why it's all white. They've been in there for a long time. And they never spawned. They've been in a few different locations even. And never spawned. They even survived that forever power outage. Oh, you bugger. Stupid buckets. So, where the dog's laying at down there right now, I think those 5 tanks, if they don't end up being Daphnia cultures, I think they're going to become my guppy and their tanks. Because, I don't know what it is, but those bottom 5 tanks down there, I hate working out of them. I really do. Thanks, Asia. I appreciate that. Yeah, I don't know about the hundreds, man. What? What's that petition format? Just needed to kick the camera on and relocate it. Super simple. We'll call that the analog version. All right, where am I at? I gotta fill those tanks. All right, and then later this week, I'm gonna work on getting my 55 in place. So that 55 is intended to be another grow up. I think. Is that what I was gonna do with it? Shit. I think I was gonna spawn something in it. I think I was gonna try the betas in that 55. We'll see. It'll be a grow out for the most part, but maybe I will move the Splendens in there and see if I can community spawn them. Because they're community spawning in a 5.5 right now. Low survival rate, but still, they're doing it. I mean, I know that I've been told that that's not possible. But they're letting a lot of the fry survive, so I mean, that's pretty cool. Okay. Well, I hope you get what you need, Matt. Oh my gods, I wish it was JP. I really do. I slept in today. I needed it. I even went to bed extra early last night. Think I slept for, had to have been at least 12 hours. I just totally zonked out. I need to get to spawn in the Orange Venezuelans again. I do like those quarries, so I'd like to keep them around. And I'm gonna run this a little bit low, I think. Keep the coolies from escaping. Don't need that happening right now. I pulled the blue marble fry. At least a whole lot of them. There's still a couple swimming in there. I keep trying to catch them out, and then there's another one, then there's another one, then there's another one. They never a freaking ending. I thought they ate a lot more of them than they did. But I was hoping to pull them so they'd spawn again. There's the zebra pearl scales did. Except they ate their fry. I was a day late on pulling them. They gobbled them. Same with the marbles. When we went to pull those, there was only a couple left. The last batch of gold rams mostly got eaten by the batch before. So I got a few of those guys, and then I pulled out some more of the bigger ones. And then I pulled out some more of the bigger ones, and then some more, and then some more, and then some more. It's like every time I pull out a couple of the higher generation, I find more of them. Still got a couple of rams that just are not pairing off with anybody. It's really getting irritating. I have no clue. And they've spawned in the past, and then just stopped. And I got what was left of my black rams pulled. Because they spawned again on me. And then they ate the new spawn. Like, as I was pulling the old spawn. I gotta wait for them to spawn again. And I'm away from the phone and stuff right now, so I'll be back over there in a little bit. I'm really sure that I can get 2 more 20 highs on this top level back here. And I think I can do 2 more down below those 2 also. I think I'd really like to do that, because I want to get some more species of angels. Or not species, some more lines of angels. I really want to get a green and black. A blue and black. And I seen one that's it's super dark black and a red. And it's a red, not just orange, but it's like a really deep orangish or orange red. It looks way more like a true red than most kois do. Almost done with this last one. I really got to tie this into that other rack. That jerk dog will end up tipping the damn thing over. Or my granddaughter, if she comes to visit, might. That'd be bad too. Now, the loop coming from down at the end with the computer down there, down to where I'm at now on this far end, the width between the rows is the same on both sides of the island. The tail end down here is a little bit narrower though. It's not quite comfortable for me to walk through sideways, or normal, I should say. Go through belly to butt, and that's fine. Not ideal, but gave me room for 4 more tanks, so I will make do. All right. All right, I appreciate that, Matt. Thank you. No, that's right, Tank Mary. So there's not enough height for the 55 to go normal, so I'm going to turn it on its side, and then the panel that was a side panel is going to get taken off and become a back panel. That way I can still utilize a 55 gallon in the space, but it'll be like a low boy type tank instead, because it'll only be the, what is it, like 12 inches tall. So my coolies have spawned for me. I just haven't been able to capitalize on it. So I have to order something there, Xanadu. I think I found the Easy Fry in bulk. I gotta do some more testing with it. That's not the magic feed. That's the Easy Fry. I still have some of the original Coop Easy Fry, and I had Aquafunk get me some samples of some stuff. It smells and looks identical. I mean, it really does. Now the magic feed I really like because of the way that it behaves in the water. Now, if for some reason the fish don't eat it, I don't like what it does, because it will go funky, like pretty badly. I mean, I'm sure most foods will, but this stuff is, to me, excessive, I think. All right, I need to get that barb some water, or not water, some air. This week I do intend on building this rack out too, and this is gonna get moved also to this side of the airline. This is gonna get a double stacker on it, so I'm gonna keep the 3D printer in here, at least for the foreseeable future, potentially forever, but foreseeable future for sure. And I'm gonna get another color changer dealie once I get this thing bugs worked out and where it's working right. So I'm gonna double decker them on a slider because these tops open up, and I'll need to be able to pull it out, open it up, or push the other one back and open it up, something along those lines. And then right next to it will be 5-gallon tanks. If I can do 3 of them, I would way prefer to do 3 of them. So the goal is to do staging tank for selling, staging tank for selling, staging tank for water for shipping. So I don't ever intend on selling more than okay, we're not filling anybody. We're okay. I don't intend on ever selling more than 5 gallons at once for sure, because that's just too many damn fish for me. At least for how I'm set up right now. Yeah, that's a whole nother thing down the road. Ish, kinda. It needs to happen soon. I do have a new sealer because my other one was kind of shitting out on me. It didn't like getting dropped. Imagine that. Um, yeah, but we're getting really freaking close to our final fish room layout. Really close. It might even be feasible to do some 5.5 or 2.5s on that row. Might be better to do 2.5s actually. We'll see. Maybe I can do 2.5s up above here. I don't know. Or I do shipping supplies, bags. And at that point, I can just build basically another 36 incher. Bring it over, do my fives. Then working area and bags and maybe boxes across the very top. These boxes suck. What's going on there? Something weird going on by that light I'll have to look at later. Right? I kind of like the idea that 2.5 is up on top. Especially if I did them on their side. Then I can slide them in and out. Because those things are small enough. Even if I run them like half full or something like that. Pull it out, pull your fish out. Yeah, it won't be getting too much higher there, Mary. I don't know. I think basically another rack like this on top of this. And take it to just a couple inches below the top. And I can put my shipping boxes across the top of it. Shipping boxes sucks. It's a pain in the butt to deal with. Need to really hone in what I want to use. And just say, hey, I can only fit X amount of bags in this box, and that's you're gonna have to do another box. Or a special request, a bigger box, something. Overall, I'm happy with it. I just wish I had more space. Make life a little bit easier. Feel a little less crowded, claustrophobic. I don't know, Mary. It's really not that tall. So I can touch the roof pretty easy. I'm telling you, unless you're like 4 foot, you can do most everything that I can. Even at 4 foot, I think with the step stool, you'd still be plenty fine. 3 foot, maybe not. Even with just my normal little step stool, I think it'd be just fine. Because it about puts my head into the roof. A couple years ago, we really need to get a bigger fish fam cookout going, where a whole bunch more people come in. I think I'm gonna do what I can to get Alex with Fish Tree out here this year, as long as he's healthy enough for it. See if I can cover the cost from the fly out at least. It's really not that expensive. think the hotel stay is probably about equal, possibly even more. Um, I think that's about it for the night. Move that last 10-gallon into place. Eventually, I need to dig out the substrate, get them in these tanks, get them filled up. Just gonna have to move over a little bit. Have to move that other one over too. Some stuff's gonna get easier for me to afford though, with the whole quitting smoking stuff. I think I'm going on 3 weeks now. So it's pretty much a miracle for me. Really did not expect to succeed. There we go. I do have some fresh sand, but the amount of silt that's in it, it's just a pain in the butt to try to clean out this time of the year. I was doing it with this 40 down here, and it just sucked. Hey, CC, how's it going? Until the hour. I could probably hang out for a little bit longer. Wish I could have that tank moved in here. My other 5-gallon that's supposed to go down here is up there right now. I really need more space. I was originally going to add another 4 feet to the length of this, but Jill kind of shot me down on that. Thanks, Big Steve. But yeah, it's overall it's pretty good. I need to, like I said, downsize on the species. That's got to happen. I think at least I might be able to keep some of them in my like grow out tanks and stuff, but the more you keep, the more space it takes up. I want to keep some goldfish around because I like goldfish. So I think that's going to stay what that 90 is my goldfish and cold water tanks. Then 75 is angels. So it'll be one of the staging angel tanks for growouts. The 125 is going to become angel breeding staging tank. Yeah, it will become that. The pike cichlids will be going away here shortly. The fish store guy said that he's up for them, so that'll be good. And once he sells those, then I'll probably take the severums into them. So that'll give me some more space. Probably spawn the blue cars once. I don't know if I want to spawn them more than that. More than likely I'll spawn them once and then I'll move all of them off. And then my electric blue rams can be the space of blue Cara. Yeah. Doing good overall. Their ear is not playing right. I also gotta find all my damn hooks. I know I bought a bunch of them. I just don't know what the hell I did with them. And you're starting up at 11 cc? Need to move some chocolate rams, or not chocolate rams, chocolate uh, bristle nose over to the goldfish tank from albinos. There's also some I got my Bolivian rams down there that I want to spawn at least once. But it looks like I have all freaking males. I'm really confident I have all freaking males. Then there's jewels. I think they're the Tucanas. They don't have a lot of blue on them. So I'm gonna have to look into that a little bit. But there's not as much blue on them as there is on some others. Alright, sounds good, CC. We'll hang out for another 15-20 minutes and start sending people over your direction there. Yeah. I think I'm gonna end up popping up sometime this week. I really want to do a weekday stream. With my work schedule kind of sucks, so it's hard to stay regular with anything. This black mat also has to go back to my work fan. Need my kneeling pad back. Need to cut it down to fit my clipboard too. Yeah, there'll be an addition at some point in time. Northern Wisconsin, Matt. Where it's cold as hell. Hey, Foxy. Yeah, it's coming along. I do need an addition though. That's for damn sure. I want to do a weekday stream, Lance. Tuesday would be good, but Friday would be optimal. Going after Bougie before Steven. I don't know why somebody's not taking that slot. I mean, for me, it's because of timing, but that slot is like prime. Nah, when I first set it up, Brian, I set it up for the wrong time. So I set it up for 9 a.m. instead of 10 or 9 p.m. And then I seen that Kenny had posted that he wasn't going to stream tonight, so I bumped it to 8 p.m. And then stayed on late with Mike. Sorry there, Mary. I think the Bolivian Rams get the wrong story told about them. I don't think that they're as nice as people claim they are. I've had mine murder a pistos before. At least kinda. They bully them and beat them up, and because of the plant cover that I have, when the pistols jump out, they don't always come back in. Yeah, Mexicali. So, yeah, essentially they bully them to death. That's what it comes down to. I agree, CC. Tuesdays are. I wish Alex would become more stable. and stick to his Tuesdays. With maybe an occasional pop up on a Saturday or something if he wants to do his 2 streams a week. But Tuesdays are empty, especially with the change in Bentley's schedule. There's just needs to be more people on Tuesday. I missed when Stephen P was on Tuesday, but he's naughty and moved on me. I've been considering doing Saturday or Sunday mornings too. Like Saturday after Salient, or Sunday after Depths. But work sucks. Most of the time I will not be able to stick to that schedule. Same with the weekday thing. Pretty sure he used to be on Tuesdays. I might be mistaken too. And he might have been Wednesdays first and then went to Tuesday and then went to Friday. Because I wasn't a regular viewer at first. Because I didn't get it at first. Because it wasn't about fish. It was loosely about fish. It was more about the game. So it took me a little while to come around to that. Yeah, but you got Sunday after Jason, you got Dave that was popping up, you got Patty's that was popping up, and the schedule thing. I mean, realistically, Sunday after. Well, see, that's the thing though, Lance, is Sunday after Jason going out fishing. That's usually when we go fishing. So, um, yeah, that's an ideal time to stream for that. Speaking of, I did get a mobile Starlink satellite now, so I'll have to open it up and see what it entails. I might be able to take Starlink out on some of those lakes that I don't get reception. Maybe. So that could be a potential there. Yeah, I can understand that, Mary. Especially when people tell you that they're not a murderous fish. Realistically, that'd be the German ram. The only time a German ram ever gets aggressive is if they have babies. Unless they're wired wrong, which is possible for any fish. I mean, you can get a guppy that's wired wrong and will bully a angelfish. Just, yeah, like people. Some of them are wired to be broken. But yeah, in the summer the fishing thing would be just fine, and every other week it wouldn't be a problem because that'd be the weeks that she worked. So, but yeah, it's if I work like next weekend I'm scheduled to work, so I don't even know if I can stream. We'll see. That'd be kind of one of those play it by ear things. I'll probably throw it on a schedule and then just cancel it if I don't think I can make it for a little while at least. Because I mean, worst case scenario, even if I'm out, as long as I got reception, I can always do a talking head stream while I'm driving. So yeah, that's possible, JP. I'll just have to put insurance on it and not tell them how I'm using it. I take a lot of stuff on that kayak that probably shouldn't go on there. I also want to upgrade the kayak to I'd love to get a Hobie, Fisher Pro or Pro Fisher, 360. That's what I'd love to get, but that thing's like $6 grand, so I can't justify that right now. Maybe when the YouTube's paying better and the fish room's paying better, and I'm not paying for all of it. Maybe when it balances out and almost pays for itself, then I might be able to swing upgrading our kayaks. I think Jill's ready or almost ready to go back to regular fishing boat anyway. So maybe we'll go to a electric pontoon boat or something. One of the small little 2 to 4 person ones. Because really we only need it for us and maybe the grandkid. Yeah, I can understand that, Matt. I really don't know anything about the dude. I know he's fun to make fun of, and I don't think he's as smart as I don't think he's as smart as other people claim that he is. Put it like that. Not that he's not intelligent, but I think he gets bragged up more than what is real, and it's more of a show. I think he's more of the Trump type, where he positioned himself around the right people. I think that's more what it is. But yeah, it definitely does open things up for a lot of people and a lot of countries, as long as they accept it. I mean, anybody can have internet anywhere now. Right? Well, there's a lot of people that can make anybody look like a genius. Um, for better or worse. And there was a time that I was a lot more quick-witted too. But those days are gone. Likely forever, unfortunately. But yeah. I definitely get what you're saying, man. But yeah. As goes life. Take the good with the bad. Try to wash out some of the bad. But there's potential that if it does work out the way that I'm hoping it does, like when we go down to Foxy and Peplin's for the cookout, we can bring extra internet with, so we're not crashing Foxy's, unless they've got the new stuff by then. I mean, it's possible she'll have the new fiber optic by then, and then it'll blow that Starlink out of the water, regardless of how many people are on it. I mean, the Starlink's good and all, but it's not fiber at all. Yeah, so my goal with that, Mary, was I figured if Joe was at least riding in front of me, I'd have somebody to video instead of just nothingness. And occasionally she'll let me do that, but not always. And CC is still out there. If you are, drop your link. Or if somebody else can grab her link, drop it so we can migrate. Yeah, so I really only know that Joe Rogan by name. I don't think I've ever watched any of his content. Uh, so I might have had a better life than the rest of y'all. Well, if you got your link, CC, feel free to drop it. Because we're nearing that time for you to fire up. Hey, Debs, welcome in. So if I do go live on Sunday mornings instead, though, the good part is I can stream longer. Um, I don't like doing the 1 hour streams. I really don't. There are days when I don't like doing more than that, but for the most part, I prefer doing 2 hours or longer. It seems like it takes me like an hour to get my groove going. So, is that? Thank you, CC. So YouTube did come out with something new. Where, thank you, Peppa. Um, so no, before the fish fam, I was really into fishing guys and the dirt bike guys. Then I finally found fish fam during COVID, or maybe a little bit before that, but it wasn't really a thing. I think the first year of Fishmas was really when I learned about the fish fam. Before that, I had just kind of popped into some of Dan's, maybe some of Corey's, maybe some of Alex's and LRB's, but I never interacted. Dan's were all after night stuff. Um, I don't even know why I found his stuff. Thanks for stopping in, Fuzzy. I appreciate it. I do not have Oscars anymore. I did have some, but not anymore. And I am already subbed to you, Fish Hub. Let's make you the right color. There you go. I need to. Well, so I don't think it'll be next week, but maybe the week after that. As long as he's open, I should be getting rid of the pike cichlids. I'm gonna have to get some pictures and send him some video and stuff like that. But I know that he's interested in the cichlids or the pike cichlids. I really like them. I do, but they're just getting too aggressive for me. Like it's not even like an aggression. It's just they feed aggressive. So like when you feed them, there's like a feeding frenzy going on. They knock the other fish around. So they accidentally kill some of the other angels and stuff like that just by accidental body slams. I mean, just it's not like they did it on purpose, but um, I want to put other angels in there that are I don't want dead for sure. You know, because they need to be my backup breeders. So if my backup breeders are dead, they can't be a backup. Uh, and it's not like they kill them to eat them because they won't fit in their damn mouth. But yeah, I don't know if Fish Fam knows I'm here, Steven. I don't know that I added it. Somebody else must have. I do miss FFL who farted. I hadn't used it in quite a while because I kept on calling out J Rock. Like any stream J Rock was in it, it seemed like he always called J Rock out. Oh, and pastime too. All right. Thank you for the support, everybody. I am gonna pop up the outro song, and we can all migrate over, say hi to Cece before we go to bed. I know I can. I just forgot to. That's all. I got busy and distracted. Normally I do add myself when I don't schedule it in time. After I was taught how to do it, I started doing it. Right? It's here somewhere. I gotta find it over here. I shouldn't shrink that. Media file. I won't. Oh, I should have sent myself some of those videos I made today. I made one for the kids, and the youngest daughter said she thought she was going to have nightmares because of it. It's pretty good. It was one of those lubby things, the creepy rabbits. Alright, where the hell is it? Outro. It's been a while since we played this.
Dreams bred under watchful fear escapes.
right, Matt. Hope you're still there. I really need to start using this one more.
Jeff King, you suck your banana horse.
Oh, I think that one's crooked.
Jeff
It
King,
is.
you suck your banana horse.
I'll have to figure out how to rotate that one. All right. Now, Xanadu, if eventually get made into a fisherman punk, I might have to find another song to utilize you in, or edit one of mine. Zen did turn out really good on all of her animations, I think. I hope you enjoyed the banana horse. All right. Be sure to stop by and say hi to Cece on your way out before you head to bed. So I will see you guys all over there. Thank you for your support. I really appreciate it. Bye-bye.